And you know my life motto, if you're not hard, you're soft.
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 Hard and Soft Pro Wrestling, bringing you up to date on everything that's going on today, the past, and anything that's requested by the nation. We appreciate Hard and Soft on top of the game. Chris Hard, you know the name. Got all the facts about wrestling, man. If you not hard, you soft.
If you're not hard, you're soft.
If you're not hard, you soft.
If you're not hard, you're soft. Yo, the name is Randall. That means I'm always soft. Here with my bro, podcasting like it's our job. The pod is hard, might leave you in shock. Cause if you're not hard, it's okay to be soft.
Welcome to the Hard and Soft Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Yo, 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 what's up, Hard and Soft Nation? All those millions
And millions
of Nation members, dude. Already recorded a podcast here today, but you know what, dude? We love wrestling, and we're here for another episode. We had so much fun in the first one, and of course, I'm here with my cane, and actually, you know what? I kind of feel bad about healing out on pro wrestling so much this morning, so give me 1 second.
Oh boy, here we go. Well, it's Big Hard in the house, as you guys know. And, here we go. We got the AEW hat coming on. Randall is still a supporter, you know. He doesn't forever, you know.
I can't go full Jim Cornette on everybody.
Yeah, Big Hard and Big Soft in the building, you know, to hit you guys with another little short episode. Well, not so short, but we're going to get into a match, Jerry Lynn versus Rob Van Dam from Hardcore Heaven 1999. So it's
dude.
You got your Singapore cane there. I got mine sitting right behind me.
Yeah, this cane, I got that soft cane right over my left shoulder here. And Van Dam, Jerry Lynn, a great rivalry, right? And a great couple of matches, series of matches they had. I know Mac and Cheese Meltzer loved it. So Hardcore Heaven 99, we're 1 hour, 24 minutes, 25 seconds into the old Peacock alert. Chris, are you all loaded up? Because if you are, we could press play.
I'm loaded up, man. I'll give us a countdown, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. So, Hard and Soft Nation, pull your peacocks out.
Excuse me while Chris leads us on in there.
We're going to lead you in with a hard and soft play.
Nice, you caught me off guard.
Yeah, here we are. 1 hour, 24 minutes, 25 seconds. Hard and Soft Nation, what's happening here on a Saturday morning? We got Elimination Chamber again tonight, but here we are watching Hardcore Heaven 1999. Rob Van Dam, you see him right here, Bill Alfonso. I'm kind of glad we have the volume off because pretty much all you
blowing that whistle.
all you hear while he's out there is him blowing the whistle. I mean, it gets pretty annoying after a while.
I like when Van Dam's always like, "Cause I'm Mr. Pay-Per-View, and how long have I had this title?" And he's like, 3 years, 47 minutes, 14 seconds, daddy. He's great.
Yeah, this is great. But, this is going to be a great match right here. These two had a great rivalry, like we were saying. And,
yeah, dude. I mean, Jerry Lynn looks like $1 million, and certainly, I guess he's most well known for his matches here with Rob Van Dam. So, yeah, like we said, ECW Hardcore Heaven 1999. Was May 16th of 1999 at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center in New York. Obviously, this is an ECW match. We like going back and doing some ECW stuff. The attendance was 2,800 people, so certainly a big crowd here in New York for ECW.
Yeah, and like the last couple events we did, I mean, Rock vs. Austin had under 55,000 people, and here we are in with 2,800 people. But I mean,
excuse me while I put my cane down.
These are 2,800 raving pro wrestling fans. You know what I mean? That are in there, just lighting up this building, and they're loving this match. I mean, the whole card here has been great.
Yeah, Van Dam was certainly the guy in ECW. There's no falseness to that. But this card was led off with Taz defeating Chris Candido. Of course.
I mean, great superstar that we just never got to see, fully rise
Yeah.
to his potential.
Yeah, Joey Styles opens the event, gets the old cheap pop mentioned in the town that they were in, and Sonny and Candido come down. Of course, Candido does the old in the corner, his signature thing. The Dudleys actually came out, announced they were 6-time champions, and they started shitting on Taz a little bit. And then, of course, you heard Taz's music. And Taz was such a dude. He was a world beater in ECW. Paul Heyman knew how to book him right, huh?
Oh yeah, Taz in ECW was like top dog. You know what I mean?
Just like it.
Taz versus Sabu matches. I mean, those were freaking
Yeah.
awesome. Taz versus Bam Bam Bigelow, awesome.
Yeah,
match.
man. As we just saw,
up here, freaking blowing the whistle, of course.
one of my favorites. Yeah, one of my favorite spots.
RVD.
Hard. And so one of my favorite spots, they just did, the reversal to the reversal to the reversal to the reversal, and they get up and they do the old thing, and the crowd claps it up. I love that.
Yeah, Van Dam right here, he's been turning his back to Jerry Lynn for a while here, just hyping up the crowd, This is great. These two are... it's just Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, and speaking of the chamber tonight, shout out to the old Hard&Soft archives. We did the chamber from 2002, and what a job Van Dam did in that match.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, that frog splash off the top that hit the throat of the game and had him choking for the rest of the match. But yeah, that was freaking awesome. Rob Van Dam totally lit that up. And shout out to the 420 Rob Van Dam. Today he's still isn't he in Impact still going strong?
I don't know if he's in Impact, but I know he's still running the circuits, doing shows. Hell, man, this guy defies the laws of physics, man. He seems to be in great shape still to this day. But look at him here, man. I mean, he really is a megastar.
He's kind of the inventor of a lot of the style that you see today. I mean,
yeah.
He was really the first one doing this. Him and Sabu were really coming up with some really inventive moves. I mean, when I was a kid watching ECW, like when it was on TV, I think Friday nights at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. I mean, the Van Daminator when he just throws the chair, you catch it, and he smashed it in your face. I mean, that's like the best freaking move ever. I used to love that. Sip apple juice for the working man.
Yeah, let me get a sip of diluted iced tea for the soft man.
There you go, tied up in the corner here. Yeah,
where did Van Dam get his? Was ECW the first place he worked?
I mean, I highly doubt that's the first place he worked. He definitely had to have, been trained somewhere and probably worked other places, I'm sure. But
I think he was.
I've ever seen him.
Yeah, I think he was trained by the Sheik, the original Sheik, Sabu's father.
Ooh, big elbow to the face. That looked pretty stiff, actually. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught
big monkey flip on.
Almost
lands on his feet. I mean, so we talk about the monkey flip in Shawn Michaels and Triple H matches. That was a completely different type of monkey flip right there.
Yeah, these guys could go.
That elbow that I just said was stiff. Look at him; he's busted open right in the eye.
Yeah, and these fans, man, the ECW faithful, right? Like this style of wrestling is not something you would have seen really from the WWF in '99, right? Like just two guys going out for I don't know how long this match goes. Let me look, 27 minutes, and it's just pure pro wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of stuff right here, like they're jocking to the fans and stuff like that, but. These fans are just eating it up. I would have loved to be at one of these pay-per-views. I saw them come to Ag Hall in Allentown a couple times as a teenager, and those were always freaking awesome shows.
Yeah, old school ECW shows would have been great to go to as a kid. The second match of this card was and Devon Dudley defeating, they go over Balls and Spike. That went 7 minutes, 48 seconds, and they retained their tag team titles. That got a star and a quarter from old Mac and Cheese Meltzer.
Look at this.
Nice spot.
To the outside, tries to go to the corner, hits Van Dam in the corner. He's stumbling. Big drop kick. Sends Van Dam to the outside. I mean,
That
they
looked
only
great.
have a couple of little blue mats around the outside. So it's pretty much concrete everywhere. Oh, okay. Jerry Lynn going to the top rope here.
What's impressive about these guys is, I guess it's just the It's just the chemistry they probably have, because they go for so long and they do so much that you can't talk about all that. You know, it can't be pre-planned. It's got to be just feel in there, and the communication they have.
Disposable camera back then. It wasn't like the good cell phone cameras like we have today. They had disposable cameras here, snapping pics between the guardrails.
What do you think of how they had the rampway connected to the ring? Yeah, it's kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, I like that. And I don't think this is the same event, but the one year they have Taz versus Bam Bam Bigelow, and they do a big spot where they go through that rampway.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
Nice guillotine leg drop by Jerry Lynn.
Oh, look at you coming up. Coming up with the big comment. I was like, look at you coming up with the big commentary.
Well, I got the captions right there for me. My soft asset. Yeah. And you know what, dude? I don't feel so bad. Let me take this hat off, man. They don't deserve it.
Well, you don't have to wear it the whole time.
I can have an opinion.
Yeah, look at the fluff going.
Yeah, god damn it. Let me fluff it up. And two guys that really fluffed it up was Super Crazy and Taka Michinoku. They go 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Super Crazy gets the win. 2.75 stars from old mac and cheese, mac and cheese, mac and cheese, mac and cheese melter. And dude, Super Crazy Super Crazy was a guy that could fucking do his thing, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, Super Crazy was great. I mean, Taka Michinoku, I love the angle when
isn't that your middle name?
They had a group Kaientai and Val Venus. They did a spot where there was like choppy, and they chopped off his dick.
Oh, big headshot by the chair.
Yeah, that was good. Here he is, draped across the top rope, big springboard heel kick to the face, sending him to the outside. And I'm sure we're going to see some kind of big move here from Van Dam. And
if you want to springboard heel kick your old woman in the old sack, we want to thank our sponsors, Blue Chew. They'll get you. Could you imagine? I want that so bad. Hey, Blue Chew, hit us up. Come on, man. We're perfect.
Well, you better start taking it and maybe send them in some result picks.
Well,
just not on our page, please.
I'll show them that there is one guy. The big softy can. It doesn't work for everybody.
Turn into big hard.
No way in hell. Look at that mustache on that guy.
Oh man, check out Van Dam's freaking tights, man. That freaking outfit and the spray on there is freaking awesome with the yin yang and the dragon. Bill Alfonso right here, just right in there. Van Dam was one of the coolest guys. I always think the NWO looks like Jerry Lynn might have got hurt here. They're trying to communicate. Yeah,
I missed a spot.
Okay, well he's busted open here too now. They're bleeding like stuck pigs. Here we go.
Man, what a cool look this arena was. It didn't matter. You know, this is what ECW was all about. If they had 20,000 people in there, it wouldn't have been the same thing.
No, not at all. This is better with the small crowd, and they're all loyal fans. They're all sitting here cheering. I wonder if Hat Guy's here.
I haven't seen him yet, and here's the old Van Dam spot. He loves this. Look at this.
Man, Hat Guy, if you're watching, you suck.
Son of a b.
JT Cage, you suck too.
Maybe I'll bring this Singapore cane to the next 3WA.
Oh man, I hope you do.
I got Devon and Devon Dudley here signed it. Raven, Sandman, Sabu.
Here we go. Over the top of the guardrails into the crowds.
Nice.
Look at those chairs too. Those are like those old plastic chairs that probably really hurt when you're falling into a bunch of them like that.
Chris, that's what you call shit chairs.
Oh, yeah. I would not want to sit in one of those things for 3 hours.
No, but hey, that's what it was all about. And like guys like
damn well I would have though.
Guys like Lynn and Van Dam, and of course the fifth match, Lance Storm goes over Tommy Dreamer. That got 3 stars and that went 13 minutes. All 4 of those guys all said that their favorite time in wrestling was here in ECW.
Oh yeah, they just weren't getting paid, but whatever. But they were having a good time, and they were able to do what they wanted. You know what I mean? They didn't have Paul
Yeah.
Heyman wasn't over there scripting their matches. And plus he was making people that like WWE, like Aldoy Montoya came over, who's turned into Just Incredible over there in
Mhm.
ECW, and I mean, it became a superstar in ECW. He turned
Yeah.
everybody into stars. Taz, I mean, put a lot of these guys on the map. I mean, even like Cactus Jack will say he got a lot of rub from ECW going there.
Yeah, and ECW still
Mick
mentioned, baby. ECW.
Your
it's not
mother's a
my
whore.
God damn it, Cactus! Why don't you just go in there and climb and start the match on top?
Oh, big Alabama slam.
And ECW
here
still
we
getting
go,
shout outs
Rolling
on
Thunder.
today's TV. Yeah, they're the old Rolling Thunder, huh? Oh,
He
nice
actually
spinning
hit it,
back
but
kick.
Yeah, now he's coming up with the. Oh, now he missed the Rolling Thunder. Okay, the tumbling senton.
Hey, Styles is great, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, he was great. A one-man team. I mean, there usually is. I can't think of any other wrestling that I've ever watched that was just a one-man commentating.
Yeah.
You know,
Wouldn't it be
just
great to
by
have
himself.
him on the podcast?
Oh man, Joey.
That
Styles.
would be
I know.
awesome.
I know you're out there watching. Hey, hit us.
Come
up.
on, man.
Yeah.
Doing
Hey,
a full watch along, do a full pay-per-view. That would be sick.
What did Dan Seltzer give this match as a star rating?
So yeah, the sixth match, well, the one we're watching, Van Dam versus Jerry Lynn. We go just under 27 minutes. This is for the ECW World Television title. There is no time limit, just if you were wondering.
Okay.
Meltzer loved it. He gave it 4.25 stars.
Wow, 4.25. Okay, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah,
The hot dogs weren't burnt that night.
no. You think Mac and Cheese eats his vegetables?
No way.
No.
Oh,
You think
man.
Mac and Cheese got
Nice
spanked a
sunset
lot as a
flip.
kid? Nice sunset flip by
Yeah, I could see that happening. That's probably why he's so sour now.
Spanky
Yeah,
Meltzer.
That was good. And then Bill Alfonso comes up and starts waving his arms like, what are you trying to do? Oh my god, a huge clothesline right there. Jerry Lynn took down Van Dam.
Yeah, I don't think Van Dam was anticipating that clothesline.
There's a guy in the crowd there clapping. He was pretty happy about that one. Going under the ring, pulling out a table. Here we go.
You can just tell that there's no air conditioning in that arena.
They have the kids with the bowl cuts in the background here. That was popular back then.
Now we go we're getting some hardwood here. Jerry Lynn.
We're getting some wood here.
Is that the best? That's the best that Heyman could do with the blue mats. You couldn't even come on.
You might as well just take them away.
Yeah.
Okay, back over the guardrails again. Look at this lady right here in the picture. She's like, oh, hell yeah.
Why is she
Hell
there?
yeah. She loves it, man.
Hey, there's a guy in the crowd wearing the same shirt that I got on right now.
Oh, hell
The
yeah.
old Sandman John.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
that
we
lady
go.
that lady
Here we
thought
go.
she was going to the opera. And she showed up and it was something different.
Oh, the Contaminator in the crowd.
Nice spot. Good
Bill
lord.
Alfonso throws. I mean, that move definitely will take kayfabe out of the equation because obviously, why would you catch the chair and hold it for your face? Yeah, definitely one of my favorite moves as a kid. I used to love that.
I've seen that in a couple of real fights.
Yeah, I mean, playing with my little figures back in the day, I used to love doing the Van Daminator with the little chairs I had. Oh man, I might even pull a couple out tonight. Who knows?
Well, yeah. Last time I played with my figures was a long time ago, about 2 weeks ago. And after this match, we had Sid Vicious, man, in a draw with Just Incredible. Yeah.
Okay.
And this really turned Mac and Cheese Meltzer sour.
Shout out to Just Incredible. I just got his book. I haven't started reading it yet, but I heard it was pretty good.
When'd you get that?
Like maybe 2 weeks ago, I got it.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick that up. I'm still reading Brian Gewertz's book right now.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta finish that up. I got like 2 chapters left. It's actually pretty good.
I'm
For
not
like
a
any wrestling
yeah.
fans that can actually sit down and read a book, it's hard for me to sit down and actually read a whole book because I usually don't stay interested. But the new
Yeah.
Brian Gewirtz book is pretty good, and I'd always recommend Mick Foley Have a Nice Day. I mean, his first book was awesome.
Yeah, and I'm working through that. Like you said, I'm not a big reader, but anytime I go to the beach or something like that, I'm bringing that, and I'm working through Foley's book since you gave it to me a while ago. I'll try
Yeah,
to
it was
read
really
it.
good.
I'll try to finish it soon and get it back to you. I've had it for like 2 years.
Oh, hey, you keep it for as long as you need it, buddy. Man, if we could ever get a chance to meet Mick Foley, I'd like to get that thing signed.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'd bring Soft Socko.
Ooh,
Speaking of
the
Soft Socko,
I got soft Socko.
and speaking of Soft Socko, we got in the main event, Taz comes back out, and so does Bubba Ray Dudley.
Bubba.
Taz defeats Bubba Ray by submission in a Falls Count Anywhere match for the ECW World Title. This got a 1.75 stars. So Meltzer really thought this was a one-match show, and maybe it was, but still something cool that I'm glad we finally got to. Nice spinning leg drop by Van Dam.
That was freaking awesome right there. I like that. And Jerry Lynn is just bleeding, his whole face covered in blood. Rob Van Dam's not so much bloody anymore, but I mean that hit that he got, that was a stiff hit from the elbow. I mean that thing looks like it might actually need some stitches when he's done with this match. But you know they're not going to stop the match, and you know, just like when Sabu tore his arm on the barbed wire.
Yeah.
And he had Bill Alfonso just throw some tape around it. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Super glue Sabu.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sabu, I don't know if you caught this. The Undertaker just did Mike Tyson's podcast, Hot Boxing, and
I didn't see that.
Taker made a couple references that when he was a kid, he was a huge fan of the Sheik, which was obviously Sabu's father. So, ECW, or you know, back in the day, guys like
springboard
nice.
backflip off the second rope and then a chair shot, like drop kick chair shot to the face.
Was Rob Van Dam the most innovative guy to utilize the steel chair? Probably, right? I know Edge did the concerto, but
and here we go. We're gonna get the table spot right here.
I think Sabu and oh my god, and Van Dam really made the chair famous. Sabu would do those, just chuck the chair right in your face, and it would sound so good.
Oh my god! Oh, here we go. Van Dam reversed that to a big clothesline over the top rope, putting him back in the ring.
I like how they are teasing the table spot, not giving it to the crowd right away.
I thought we were getting it right there for sure. Oh,
that cameraman has a sick ECW shirt. I love that.
Yeah, I'd like to get another one of those like old ECW original shirts. If we
Yeah.
get a chance to get one of those at one of these conventions, I'd love to. That one dude that we got him from, I haven't seen him. I think it was the Amish Roadkill was his gimmick over here in ECW, but that's the guy that we got those ECF and W shirts off of.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
shit.
like the first show that we went to, I think.
I know, and you paid my ticket, and that was the only way I could pay you back.
More. Yeah, we should have got more of those shirts. You know what I mean? I would love to have another one, but
Well, it was crazy, right? Like we were going to our first like kind of live independent show, House of Hardcore, and we knew it was the old ECW arena, but we had no idea that there was a meet and greet or anything would be on sale.
Oh, okay. There we go. Big table.
Nice.
Spot.
Oh my god.
Does the
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's gonna puke. He does a big senton bomb flip over the top rope, through the table to the outside. I mean, that spot was freaking awesome.
Isn't it funny that hopefully some of our nation members are going to work at 5:36 in the morning and listen to us in the car, and we are just popping to a table spot while they're half asleep driving. That's what it's all about.
I love it. I hope I just woke you up as you're sipping your coffee, you know what I mean? Getting ready to start your day. I hope that's the way you start your day every day. Hey, you know what? You can also end your day listening to the Hard and Soft Pro Wrestling Podcast.
You could. We'll put you to sleep and we'll wake you up.
To all the new nation members, go back to the archives and check out all the original episodes.
God damn.
We have a bunch more coming, and like we always say, We do still have a couple fan requests out there that we do need to hit up
Yep.
and get out there. But if you ever want to comment on any of the videos and just let us know one of your favorite matches, and maybe we can go back and actually watch that and do an episode, on one of your favorites.
Speaking of fan requests, man, Van Dam is a bloody mess.
Jerry Lynn goes to attack. Oh, he threw the chair right in Phil.
Oh, Fonzie, man, getting involved.
Gets the German suplex with the bridge and gets a 2 count. Wow, that was a good brutal chair shot right there.
Nice bump by Van Dam.
About how Sabu does that. He just launched that chair right into Alfonso's face.
Yeah, in ECW, Paul Heyman did a great job blending some new up-and-coming stars, right? But then, I think of Steve Corino, right? I really was a fan of him. I liked his work on the mic. And, Paul wasn't afraid to bring in Dusty Rhodes and have Dusty work with Steve and really put him over and give him that American Dream rub. And we just heard about that again on Monday Night Raw a couple weeks ago, right? With Paul Heyman and Cody Rhodes in the ring. They detailed that a little bit. So this stuff's still relevant, man.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, here we go. Big move coming off the top rope. Oh, looks like they were going to go for a big belly to belly.
Oh, my God.
It looked like it was going to be a belly to belly off the top, but they both kind of slipped. Van Dam kind of crotched himself on the top rope.
I'm sure the crowd is saying the old "you effed up," and someone that doesn't dig that chant is Chris Jericho. Have you ever heard his interview when he talks about that?
No.
Well, he just says, we're out there, busting our ass. It's live TV. It's not like the movies where you have a couple takes. We are a take one type of business, and we're putting our bodies on the line. And for the crowd to say, you effed up to a spot and call it a botch, he gets really upset about it. He's like, yeah, I'll come out there and punch you in your mouth. So Y2J does not.
They're in the ring entertaining us, and you know what I mean. God forbid they mess up one move, and here we are pointing it out, and making an ass out of them. We just missed that shot of Jerry Lynn, super kicking that chair right into Van Dam's face. Here we go, big reversals here, trying to roll each other up. Big arch. Jerry
Man,
Lynn,
I don't think we know the type of strength that move right there takes. God, is that? I think
still going for the roll up pin 2 count. Yeah, that was a big a big set of moves right there. I mean, it took a lot of strength for him to do a lot of that stuff.
I'll tell you what, too. This might be the most work I've ever seen an ECW ref do. He's in there, man. He's not just hanging out in the corner.
Yeah, this guy is over there rolling around. He's getting in there. I think that's Jeff Jones.
Oh, Jeff Jones.
Yeah,
shout out to Jeff Jones.
Rope. Yeah, shout out. Oh, here we go. Split leg moonsault.
Nice move. Something that Van Dam would bring over to the WWE.
Yeah, it's a great move. Oh, Jerry Lynn kicks out. He's not going to put him down here. We're getting close to the finish of the match here.
Yeah, speaking of fan requests, one of the fan requests we got was to cover the mass transit incident. And Chris, I mean, we've not done any real research, but just as two fans, how crazy was that? I mean, so you have this new guy that just got signed off the street. He was young. His name was Mass Transit. He was this big fat guy, and he was going to walk into the ECW locker room and tell them all the stuff he wanted to get in his match. And it just so happened, nice frog splash. It just so happened that one of the guys in the match was New Jack. And New Jack did not take too kindly to that, right? So
not at all, no. And then you know what happens. But we should definitely cover that shortly, because that's actually that's not really a long match, but we can get some details on that. Oh, here we go. Van Daminator right to the face.
He catches it again.
Van Daminator. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, and the transit incident, really, I mean, New Jack went to court. And I think ECW had a hard time staying on air after that. Oh, a nice frog splash. Man, he would get so much hype. little
One,
questionable pin.
2, 3. Yeah, weird little pin there, but I guess what are you gonna do? But
What
yeah,
a match, though, huh?
New Jack was like, I was trying to kill him. What do you want me to say? Yeah, he didn't really,
Yeah.
he didn't care. Yeah, that
That's a
was
cool
great
ass
match.
looking television title.
Yeah, that is a good. The ECW titles were very cool. I love the World Championship for ECW. Yeah, that was a great match. Yeah, very good one to go back and look at. And these two would have so many good matches, but we just thought that this one was one of their better ones. So this is the one that we picked out tonight. And I hope the Hard and Soft Nation was with us. And
The millions.
and millions of the Hard and Soft Nation members. Just keep watching for us. Keep watching out for new videos. Make sure to like and subscribe as much as you can. We really appreciate it. And Randall,
Yeah, please like and subscribe. Nah, man, like and subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate that. We get a kick out of getting new subscribers. We love it. And I'm glad that we got to do a match between these two as Jerry Lynn walks off. No, man, that was fun. And a lot of wrestling we covered today, right? We just did Cena and Punk. Now we did Jerry Lynn, RVD. And, of course, we got the Chamber tonight. So a big pro wrestling day. But,
Yeah,
hey, sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah, we're here, we're there, we're over there, we're back here again. But, hey, what are you going to do, man? EC dub, EC dub. So,
well,
yeah.
if there's one thing that I got to tell you and my Singapore Canes got to tell you is that it's okay to not always be soft. But if you're not hard, you're soft.
You're damn right.
I almost botched that.
Botch.